Hi friends, it's Monday again. How fast the weeks go by. I am here to share my Monday Mariesons, a little weekly dose of hopefully motivation and inspiration, maybe something to challenge you. I don't by any means claim to have life figured out, but feel like we all have stories to tell that maybe can help one another. So I'm hoping to spur a movement of people just sharing their stories, and maybe there's something that each one of us can take from someone else's story and learn and be changed by. So today I'm sporting my Team Fleener shirt in honor of my brother-in-law Brian, because his birthday's coming up, and that means a lot to me. And I'm also coming on a year of stepping away from corporate America and, having this big, massive life change. And my reason for taking that leap is because there was a voice. Just kind of a voice that I felt in my heart. Some people may call it intuition. Some people may call it kind of a gut feeling. For me, it was, I'm going to be real. I hope this doesn't weird anyone out, but I really feel like it was the Holy Spirit speaking to me. That's just true to my faith beliefs. And I just feel like, the Holy Spirit gives you wisdom and comfort in times. And so I really felt like it was the Holy Spirit moving in me. I distinctly remember as my brother-in-law Michael was going into hospice, and my good friend Tripp passed away from a sudden heart attack. I just remember coming home and telling my husband there was a sense of urgency about life, that I just didn't feel like I was where I was supposed to be, and that I just didn't feel I was supposed to continue on with the job that I was in, that there was just more in life to do, and it was an urgent thing. Urgent was kind of the word I used over and over again. And he was supportive of kind of the voice in my life. He just trusted my decision making and what I was feeling. And so I exited my job about a year ago. And I remember my sister Judy, coming to me, and Brian at that point was just exhibiting some odd symptoms, but we truly believed there wasn't anything drastic wrong, that doctors were going to figure it out and we would be, back up and running and normal. And so Judy came to me very casually, hey, maybe you can help with some of the accounting stuff at the restaurant. That would be great. We want to focus on just figuring out what's going on with Brian. And we've kind of felt like it'd be a temporary arrangement. And so it seemed, gosh, I'm available and I can help you with that. Certainly I'll jump on in. And little did we know the path that was ahead of us, because as some of you know, Brian was diagnosed with the same disease Michael passed away from 2 weeks after Michael passed away. And so life kind of happened, and 10 months later we've said goodbye to Brian. We clearly didn't expect that. But what I learned in this whole thing is that voice that I listened to, which I'm sure I've ignored so many other times because I'd go through my human logic. Does that make sense? Can I do that? What's the outcome going to be? And in this case, there was no safety net. I was being asked to just exit stage left and not know what the future would look like, but trust that it would all sort itself out. And sort itself out it did. It wasn't at all what I hoped for in sorting out, but where I land is, what if I had not listened to that voice? The consequences would have been fairly big for my sister, for my brother-in-law, for people that they employ. But I listened to the voice, and I'm thankful. I don't say that in a braggy way at all, because I'm not the voice. I just happened to listen, and I'd happened to lay aside fear for a minute in my life and step into something that I didn't know what it would look like. But the fruits of that are so much more beautiful than I could imagine. To be able to support my family in a way that I had no idea would come to exist. To be a traveling companion to Brian in the last, less than year of his life, to support my sister, to build our relationship with deeper roots, to see that I have grit that I didn't know that I had, and then to watch my path change for the better, to step into the unknown and to find something amazing in the unknown. So I guess my encouragement to you on this Monday is to, if you have that voice inside of you, to maybe take notice and listen to the voice, and maybe there's more for you than you ever had anticipated. And sometimes that takes letting go of just human logic and trusting whatever you want to call it. I call it the Holy Spirit, but some people may call it just kind of a gut instinct. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I leave you with thoughts of having just a wonderful week, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thanks so much.